Hi folks, welcome to Follow the Leader, a podcast focused on telling character-driven stories through the use of GM-less tabletop games where we can all take the lead. Today we're playing Follow by Ben Robbins. For those of you who are new to this game, here are the basics. Follow is a game about working together to achieve a common goal. Slay the dragon, cure a disease, overthrow a tyrant, get your candidate elected. We'll pick a quest together to decide what kind of genre of game we want to play. Can we stay united and succeed, or will our differences tear us apart? We'll play and find out. Follow isn't about us coming up with the best plan or a clever solution. It's about seeing what these characters do, for better or worse. We may even intentionally make bad choices because they seem like decisions our characters would make. But even if we do everything perfectly, our quest may still fail. As players, we can push for the outcome we want to see, but we cannot guarantee it. Our story may surprise us, and that's part of the fun. I'm Dora, and you can find me at HarpyDora on Twitter, and my pronouns are they, them. Playing with me today we have...
Hi, I'm Kales, and you can find me on Twitter at Citadel of Swords, and my pronouns are also they, them. And also playing with me today...
Hi, I'm Han. You can find me on Twitter at Mercutios, and my pronouns are they, them, and last but not least...
I'm Alix. You can find me on Twitter at Kismet Nemesis, and my pronouns are also they, them.
All right, and our lines, which are things we absolutely do not want to see, are homophobia and transphobia, violence against children, sexual assault, domestic or intimate partner violence, attacks by dogs, and unwanted pregnancy. Our veils, or things which we're fine with addressing but will just fade to black on, are steamy situations and graphic depictions of bodily harm. Now that we've got all that, let's get started.
We have to be really careful when we boil water so that there's not a steamy situation.
Way to break the ice.
Good start.
Break the ice.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a good start.
I'll break the ice, but I'm not going to heat it up too much.
Okay, oh my god.
That's good. No, that's fine with me.
So, the first thing that we need to do is we need to pick our quest from the list of quests that is in the book, and we actually did this already, and we chose to do the show, which the little blurb about the show is, we're putting on a show, the lights, the applause, our goal is to put on a great performance that the audience loves. It should be really fun. So the next thing that we have to do is we have to determine what makes our quest difficult, and some of the options that we have are, we have almost no idea what we're doing. The last show we did, or the last show in this space, was a complete disaster. The script is a mess, what there is of it. We have a shoestring budget and or no place to perform. Our subject matter is somewhere between obscure and totally opaque, or we are being heavily censored by the powers that be. And honestly, I think we had a couple of ideas already in our document. So the ones that we'd highlighted so far were, we have a shoestring budget, the script is a mess, and the last show was a disaster. So obviously, if anybody has other picks that they really like, or anything they want to veto.
I just really like that this show is just going to be a complete mess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone's going in going, all right, we need to figure out how to make this not messy.
Yeah.
That's, like, the big problem.
I always like the one that's like, we're being censored by the powers that be, but I feel like we've already kind of moved away from that tone in, like, the prep that we've done. So.
Yeah, I feel like censorship is not an issue that we're going to deal with in this, like, lighthearted show romp.
Yeah. Yeah. I think just about any of the other ones would be good, although based on your minor character, Alix, I think maybe we probably ought to pull shoestring budget off the table.
Okay, yeah. You will have a shoestring budget if my character ends up unhappy.
Well,
that's true.
Yeah. But I really like the script is a mess because, like, that means that we can just improvise whatever lines we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just say they changed it. So the script is a mess and the last show is a disaster, or?
Yeah, I'm down
sure.
with that.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
All right. So, going back to that's to find mundane, that's not relevant.
Me every day of my life.
Okay, so we decided what made our quest difficult, and so now the next thing we need to do is we need to come up with our fellowship, and each of us will have 2 characters in the fellowship, a main character and a minor character. Both of them are part of the fellowship, but our story is about our main characters.
Real quick, did we say what kind of show it was?
We'll get there.
Oh, okay. It just came before it in the document, so.
Yeah, that's because I don't know how to organize for beans.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We
Very
don't have
fair.
to organize the beans.
Why not?
Gotta sort the beans.
Sort the beans one by one.
Yeah. So, our characters. One of the things that we need to do is when we create our main characters, there's a list of character archetypes for the show, and we need to say which archetype our main character is, and talk a little bit about our character, their name, and just a little summary. Kales, if you'll do the honors.
Sure. So my main character is named Merril. She uses she, her pronouns. That is not spelled like Meryl Streep, just to be clear. The archetype that I chose for her is she is the stage manager, which means she's just going to be utterly exhausted and done with everyone's crap for the entire show. And she absolutely does not get paid enough for this. Come on, guys. Let's just make a show. And then what she wants from the quest is caution. And I've sort of condensed it into a statement as saying, we're doing something really innovative here, so we have to make sure everything goes smoothly.
Cool, so I can do my main. Okay. So my main character is named Lucent Moon, uses he or they. His character archetype is the Glory Hound. I will say he's like the embodiment of Prima Donna by Marina and the Diamonds. Like that song is his. And what he wants from the quest is fame. And to condense that down to the statement, I'm the most talented person here and soon everyone will know it. And that's him.
Incredible. My main character's name is Persimmon, Harlow. They use they, them pronouns. Their archetype is a victim of stage fright, so they're also an actor, but their whole thing is that what they want is meaning, challenge the audience, and what they believe is that acting is like art. It's like serious art, you guys. And is like very shy and, again, like a victim of stage fright, but it's like, this is like true art that I have to do. And I guess they look like Karen Gillian or whatever. What I Googled was like actress who looks like Karen Gillian, because like I have a very specific like image in my head, which isn't quite Karen Gillian, but I guess it's just Karen Gillian. Anyways, Dora?
Sorry. Yeah, it's me. The character I'm playing is named Parker Young, and he uses he or they pronouns, and the archetype I'm using for him is stagehand. What he wants from the quest is family, because sometimes the real stars are the friends you made along the way. He's energetic and unrelentingly cheerful. This is probably just an internship for him that he was so excited to get, and he's just excited to be here, y'all.
Oh, he's gonna get torn apart, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well for him at all.
He's gonna fucking die.
So the next thing that we need to do is we need to determine what we want from each other, and so typically this is done by going from the left, but usually it's character to the left, but we'll just go in turn order. So Kales, you'll want something from Han, you'll want something from Alix, and so on. And
cool.
Great. I 100% know what Merril wants from Lucent. Is it Lucent?
Lucent.
Yeah. Okay, so I know what Merril wants from Lucent. She wants respect.
Okay.
She's not gonna get it!
No.
No, she's definitely not gonna get it.
Okay, so I think I know... God.
Oh no.
I think I know what Lucent wants from Persimmon. And I do think... I do think it's glory, and I do think it's glory specifically. It lists "Give me your part."
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this is gonna be good. Okay.
Yeah. No, I wasn't kidding when I said my only conception of this character was huge bitch.
You know,
That's it.
I love him.
it's fine. This is gonna be so much fun.
I'm like, when I just need to, like, have a fallback character that I can play on autopilot, it's automatically just, like, a mean girl. That's it. I'm like...
Yeah, my fallback character is just me, so I was like...
I mean, I'm not saying it... That's not me. Like, that's... It might be me.
Really calling yourself out here.
All I'm saying is that, like, first time recording, I just was like, alright, I just need to play a character that's easy. So, myself.
Yeah.
The characters I always play are always, like, really strong ladies who are, like, repressed. Or, like, very nervous, like, twinks.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
I just go straight for twinks that are tops. That's it. Like, that's the whole deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of your deal.
Thank you.
It's good. It's good. Oh god, I really have to think of... Oh, I think I figured it out. Which I think is love. I think that Persimmon has a big crush on Parker.
Aww. And he's just too oblivious to notice.
Yes.
Shoot. So that means that I have to... Now I have to think of something, don't I? That's how this works.
That's how this works.
What?
That's how you play Follow.
I know, right? I've never played a follow in my life. Anyway, let's see. What could Parker want from her that she wouldn't give him? Ooh, how about this? How about this isn't the first time Parker's worked with Merril before, and maybe he kind of sort of has a hand in why the last show was a disaster.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
And so he would like forgiveness from Merril for that.
Oh.
Oh no.
Baby.
Oh my god. Great. I get to be that stage manager.
You don't have to be that stage manager, but
No, I'm
know.
not going to be that stage manager. I'm not that stage manager.
Okay, so now that we know what we want from each other, we have our minor characters. So each player makes a minor character who's also part of the fellowship. We just pick concept and a name and a brief description. We don't really create wants or anything like that. So, Kales, who is your minor character?
So my minor character is known as Zephyr. They use they pronouns. The archetype that I chose for them is washed up star, but that's the important stuff.
Okay. My secondary character is named Kuiper Jasko, and she is, this wasn't listed under the archetypes, but she is the reporter from the local newspaper that was assigned to cover this show while, like, the arts writer is on maternity leave, and she does not want to be here, and she doesn't know shit about theater.
Oh no.
I love her.
She's very tired.
Yes. So my secondary character's name is Grace Mitra. She uses her pronouns. And her archetype is Moneybags. I think she's just like a very like rich lady who has like an interest in the production, and her face cast is that lady who always looks like she's somehow divorcing you.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it right now and I feel like I'm being divorced.
Yeah.
See, I am getting divorced, and that's exactly what it feels like, except she's really hot.
Oh, no.
And I wish she weren't divorcing me. Okay, I'm sorry. So we're all relentlessly gay here, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Nobody asked us to do math. It'll be fine.
Wait, I can do math.
I can do math.
Oh shit, can neither of you drive, though?
No, I can drive too.
I can't.
I know. Listen, I have a
even
driver's
gay?
license and a biology degree.
Holy shit, you're too
What?
powerful.
Yeah.
I don't think
See-
you are even gay.
See, I don't
Hmm.
have a driver's license, but I do have a 5 on my AP Calculus exam, so...
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I can't do math to save my life, but I can drive.
Nice.
So my secondary character is Marius Favors, and they use they them pronouns, and they're the playwright, and they're actually the replacement playwright. They're a student of the subject that the play is about. Why did you give them this shitty script? It must be fixed, and they are stressed.
I love them.
So now that we've got that, the next thing that we need to do is we need to actually play. And so to complete the quest, our fellowship will face 3 challenges. We won't know what challenges will confront us at the start. We'll only know as they arise. So each challenge is something that we need to do to move closer to our goal. If we succeed at a challenge, we are more likely to succeed at the quest. If we fail, or ignore or refuse a challenge, it doesn't mean the quest immediately fails, but it makes it harder for us to win in the end. For this, we get 3 rounds, which are 3 challenges, and for each of the 3 rounds, we follow the same steps, which is pick the challenge and describe why it's difficult, play scenes to explore how our characters deal with the challenge and each other, and draw stones to see if the Fellowship succeeds or fails at the challenge, and whether any of our characters were lost or betrayed the Fellowship. The 3rd challenge is a little different. Its outcome determines the success or failure of the entire quest, but our wins or losses in the first 2 challenges influence our chances for victory. So let's see what our first challenge should be. The options that we have are fix the script, add a catchy musical number, cut 20 minutes from the runtime, get a place to perform, build the set, get costumes, rehearse or memorize lines, get the critics on our side with a sneak preview, get the word out, sell lots of tickets, and perform.
Okay, I have an idea for a challenge right off the bat, but I don't know if it fits better as the first challenge or as a later challenge.
Well, what's your idea?
I think we need to cut 20 minutes from the runtime.
I think that's a fine place to start.
Yeah.
You think that's... I was thinking it would be an okay place to start, but I didn't know if someone else wanted to try and do something first.
No, that sounds great. So why is this challenge difficult?
Because our script is like half of a story, so we have to figure out how to cut 20 minutes from the runtime without losing the entire plot.
Legit.
I think part of what makes it difficult too is like we're mid switching playwrights, and like
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
playwright is very intent on making this script good, but I don't know if they will have that kind of time.
Yeah.
We're just looking at this pile of paper that's getting taller and taller and taller, and there's like no end in sight, and we're like, okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah. It's getting a little out of hand here. Okay, cool. So those sound like really good reasons for this to be difficult.
So I guess that means, Kales, you pick who would best address this challenge, in your opinion.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's... Oh, the problem
I will
is
say
it's
that I
me.
have an idea.
Please do it, because otherwise it's me.
Okay. Yeah, so here's what happens. I think the like movie version of this game, like the first scene opens with Lucent like busting down the door where Marius is like doing the rewrites.
Yeah. That sounds legit.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think who else would be there. I think I'd like for Persimmon to be there too.
Okay, I was going to suggest that I should be there anyways.
Yeah.
So did I come with you, or was I already there?
I think you're already there. I think this needs to
Okay.
be him just like busting the fuck in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think what happens is that he just busts down the door and like tosses his marked up highlighted copy of this script that's definitely falling apart, like, on the table, and turns to Marius and just says, I counted and I highlighted, and I see what you're doing.
Yes, I'm trying to do my job.
Does your job involve... Okay, so we're cutting. I don't think it's a coincidence that a good 70% of what you're cutting is my role. I don't appreciate what you're trying to do here.
Your role isn't integral to the integrity of the mythology, the mythos. Have you never studied this? Obviously, based on the look on your face, you're not the one who has a master's degree in this subject.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
I would just appreciate if next time you knocked, maybe, because you scared me pretty bad.
Duly noted. Anyway, okay. Let me say this another way. So, I need to get my equity card in the next, like, year. And I need to make a good impression for these critics, and there are things that I need that you are not giving me. And I think it would be in all of our best interests to maybe, as we go on cutting more of this script, to maybe shift our focus a little bit, if you wouldn't mind.
No, I agree. I think the real problem is that we have way too many jokes in this script. I mean, I totally agree with Lucent. Like, we need, like, real drama.
Real drama. This was supposed to be a comedy.
Well, but like it's like one of those Greek comedies where they're not actually funny.
I reiterate, which one of us has a master's in this subject?
Listen, I was in Antigone in high school. I know my shit.
Of course.
Why would we want to make people laugh when we can make them cry?
See? Persimmon's got the right idea.
Thank you.
Why would you want to make my life easier when you could make me want to cry?
Oh, I'm... Listen,
No,
I'm sorry.
it's a turn of speech. It's fine. I'll take it under advisement.
Okay.
Just, nobody really listens to the actors around here, you know?
It's impossible to ignore them.
Acting is work.
Listen, I will leave you to your work. I just hope you take what I said into consideration. I am going to go work on my lines, which I assume will all be there when I get the next version of the script. Thank you.
I'm going to work on my lines too. It's important to do that for acting.
Yes, of course. And do tell Lucent what happens when you assume.
That has to be seen, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, good shit.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that Marius is kind of a jerk.
I love them.
Y'all, this is every meeting I had in college theater. Every single meeting.
Oh, same.
All of them.
This is every This is every theater department faculty meeting that I ever had. So, like...
Oh, true.
Oh my goodness. So that means Alix is seen next?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, I think I want a scene with Merril.
Okay.
I think, Merril is just like... I think this is in, like, some part of backstage that's, like, everybody has to pass through to get to different places, so, like, it's kind of crowded. And Merril is just, like, in the middle of, like, trying to do something, like, important and, like, you know, has, like, a clipboard or whatever and is, like, talking on a headset or whatever.
Delegating.
You know what I mean?
Delegating.
And so basically, because everybody's walking by, if you feel like your character, like, it would be good if your character showed up, that could totally happen.
There's just people passing between us as we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Persimmon goes up to Merril and it just says, Merril.
What's up?
Listen, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, give me a second. Hey, make sure, no, don't put the lumber there. Put it on the other side of the stage. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Sorry. What's going on?
I think they're going to cut my part.
Why do you think they're going to cut your part?
Because, I don't know, it was really scary, first of all. Lucent came in and just yelled at everyone and just...
Oh, yeah.
And I think he wants my part, and, like, he's really good. It's just, like, this is, like, my first, like, real show, and you remember what happened when I was supposed to be in that, like, black box production, and I couldn't do it. I need this, and Merril, I just need you to make sure that I need to keep my part, please, okay? Don't take
nothing.
this away.
It's okay. It's okay. Nothing is going to happen to your part, okay? Okay? Lucent actually has no control over it whatsoever.
Okay, but he's, like, scary and tall.
I know. Yep. I know he's scary and tall, but he has no control over it. It's up to the director. It's up to Marius. It'll be fine. Wait, hold on a second. No, don't put the light there. Don't put the light there. We need to put it... Okay. All right, great. We've got it handled. Sorry. What was I saying? Don't worry about it, okay? It'll be fine.
Okay. I know we have to cut a lot of stuff. We should maybe cut just, like... You understand this is supposed to be, like, serious acting, right? Like, we can cut, some of those jokes, and, like, there's that whole, like, stage fight, and I don't think we really need that, and just, like, are you writing this down? Like,
Merril!
That's, what? Sorry, what?
Someone moved my contour palette.
All right. Okay.
Where the fuck is it?
I didn't move it, so go ask one of the stagehands, okay?
Fine.
Sorry. There's so much happening right now. Listen, it's not really up to me, but if you really think that, you should go talk to Marius or the director, okay?
But you're... Okay, I mean, you're the one who actually gets things done, so...
Yes, but not really until tech starts. At this point, I'm just making sure that no one dies.
Is this not tech? I saw somebody isn't...
We don't have a script yet.
Okay, all right. I guess you're right.
It'll be all right, okay? No one is going to get cut.
Well, I mean, I think some people probably should get cut, but just not me.
All right, go... Listen. Go work on your lines or talk to Marius. I'm going to... Oh, uh-oh. Oh, hold on a second. I think someone fell off the stage.
I am going to go practice my lines, because I'm professional.
Yes.
And I think that they basically announced this to, like, the middle of the room.
Merril has just walked away because she's like, did someone fall off the stage?
Yeah. I think that's...
Does insurance cover that?
I do not get paid enough for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's probably a good place to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think it's only natural that Lucent should probably go harass a stagehand in particular after finding out that somebody moved his color palette.
Sure.
I mean, we might as well get this out of the way.
Okay. So where do I find you?
I think that I don't know a darn thing about being backstage, but I'm assuming if you would think that this poor child would know where your contour palette is, it's probably somewhere in costuming or makeup.
He's probably been, like, assigned by whatever, like, frazzled, like, person is in charge of, like, the costuming department to, like, sort out the makeup or something. Like, sort out, like, the disgusting, like, tubs of makeup that are, like, backstage.
Fair. That sounds exactly like the sort of thing that he would do and be bad at and still be happy to be doing because he's helping.
It's an internship.
Yeah.
Sometimes you clean out the gross makeup.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't know if there's, like, a door to knock down on this one, but if there is, it's been just
Lucent knocks
demolished.
down a random door. There's a door going by that a couple of other stagehands are, transporting.
Yeah, it's just a prop door, and he just punches it open and is like, I've arrived.
It's one of those shoddy prop doors where it just falls off the frame and onto the floor.
Yes.
Right, one of the prop doors where either it's like, it won't close or it will not open.
Yeah. You had those too?
Oh, yeah. You, what's your name? What's your name?
Oh, Mr. Sunmoon, my name's Parker. How can I be of assistance?
Who told you to call me Mr. Sunmoon?
My mother said that it's polite to refer to people as Mr., Ms., or Mix in their last name.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So someone took my contour palette, and I need it back, and it looks like you are elbow deep in makeup. Did you take it?
Well, I did collect...
No, hold up. Do you know what a contour palette is?
Do I look like I know what a contour palette is?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
I really, really don't, sir.
Okay,
I've got all of this makeup here. I can help you go through it, but
yeah,
no,
that's not what I'm looking for. Mine is, that was bought at Target. I don't do that. Was anyone else who gave you this job? Where's the head of makeup whose name I need to make up really quick? Where's Clarice? Where is she?
I think Clarice went out on a smoke break 3 hours ago.
Oh, they would too.
Did you see anyone else around? You don't know shit. God damn it.
I mean, I can help you look.
No, it's you don't even know what it is. It's fine.
How will I learn if you don't tell me? I'm here to learn.
Are you training to be a makeup artist?
Well, no, but if people are going to ask me, fine.
Okay, listen, you're like new to the theater, right? Like you're kind of an outside perspective in a sense.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, like, I know that this whole show is a goddamn disaster, but does it look like that from, like, the untrained eye? Is that...
Well, I mean, nobody's lost any body parts yet, so I feel like that's doing better than the last,
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna go look for my palette, and you keep sorting out, that. And good luck, fuck, what was your name?
Parker, sir.
Parker. Okay. Goodbye, Parker.
And that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for bullying my young child.
No problem.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
This is so real, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love to bring my expertise.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Okay. So it's my scene.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna bring it right back, and I'm not right-clicking. Oh my god, computer, please. We're gonna bring it right back. I want a scene with Marius. We're gonna talk about this script.
Oh boy.
Does it have a plot yet?
Excuse you. It has a plot. This plot has been told countless times before. It is a classic of the genre, and I spent 6 months working on an article for the journal about this particular plot and all of its nuances. How dare you tell me that it does not have a plot?
She's got her head in her hands like, oh no.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it just
No.
happened.
No, that's good. It's good. It's fine. Start in medias res. It's fine. She's just like, yeah, it's 140 pages. That's far too long of a show. We're not even talking about that's too long of a show for me to call. No one is going to want to sit through a 2-hour show with no intermission. No one.
Well, then we can put an intermission in. Wagner's Ring Cycle. How long was that?
That's... okay, never mind. Listen. Is there any way you can cut this show down to 2 hours without losing the integrity of your precious story?
I suppose if we wanted to cut out all of the nuance of the true vision of the hero's journey, and if we wanted to reduce it to its basest components and completely scrub it of everything that makes it worth telling.
So we cut out the jokes, is what I'm hearing.
Fine. We can remove some of the humor.
Great. That will help, at least. Just get it done by tomorrow so that we can actually give our actors a script they can work with.
Yes, of course. I will do as you bid.
Thank you. Oh, God, I need, 5 cups of vodka. And she leaves, and that scene.
I like that it wasn't shots of vodka, it was cups of vodka, as if you're filling a cup to the brim.
She needs a stiff drink. Also, I forgot what a glass was.
A pint glass just of vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a tarot card. The 5 of cups of vodka.
She's hardcore, man. She's hardcore.
Yep.
She's a stage manager.
She also has 3 livers, apparently.
Yes. Okay, so
She's a heavyweight.
that brings us to a page number that I forgot to mark.
It is page 30.
Yes. So, actually, I want to start on 29. So, after every player has made one scene for the challenge, we see if the fellowship succeeded or failed. So, the way that these challenge draws work is, since we're doing this over the internet, it's going to work a little bit differently, but we start with no stones in the pool. We add 1 white and 1 red. Then each player takes 2 red. If your main character is unhappy with the path the fellowship has taken, hold 1 red stone. If your main character actually wants the quest to fail, hold 2 red stones. Otherwise, hold no stones. The maximum is 2 stones, even if the answer is yes to both. And we decide secretly and then reveal simultaneously and add those resulting stones to the pool. And if we put in any stones, we'll briefly explain why.
All right, we ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I said to cut out the jokes, and they cut out the jokes.
As far as Parker's concerned,
go.
he's doing a good job of sorting the makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, Parker. I love Parker.
Lucent was not promised that his lines were, safe, so in his eyes, a failure. Also, someone took his contour palette.
Merril did not want to be calling a 2-hour show, and she also knows that, no one is going to want to sit through a 2-hour show. She wanted to go down to, 1 hour 40, so she's like, we didn't really do what... I mean, we cut 20 minutes out of it, sure, but, it's not great. It's not what she wanted.
Yeah, it's not 5 cups of vodka. Okay, so each player will take 1 white and 1 red stone. As a player, do you think the fellowship did what was necessary to succeed at the challenge? Hold white if yes, red if no. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
All right.
This is
Yeah.
fine.
So we have
fine.
3 white and 1 red. The red is from Alix.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like anything productive happened. And, like, I don't think that we really, like, I feel like we cut 20 minutes maybe, but, like, we're gonna get it back and, like, people stumbling around and trying to remember what their lines are.
That's fair. I think that ultimately, Marius did agree to make the changes, so it's not like that didn't happen at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is technically not Merrill's job. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
she did more than she was required to here. Where's the director? No one knows.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I love that none of us decided to play them.
None of us decided to play them or name them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just call them the director for the rest of the...
No one knows their name. It's part of their art.
Nobody even
They're
knows if there is a director. No, there
Eventually
must be a
it'll
director.
be revealed that the director's name is Lucretia. Anyway.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Sorry. Except I'm not, but it's okay. So,
Who wants to make the next
Yeah.
quest?
put the stones in a cup. Without looking, we'll draw one stone and reveal it, then draw and reveal a second. And don't put the first stone back before drawing the second. And then we'll look up our results. So instead of drawing from a cup, because we're on the internet, we have 4 of each, white and red. White and wed. God, I've gone ooh-woo, I'm so sorry.
No.
So we'll be rolling a d8, and 1 through 4 is red, 5 through 8 is white. Woo! Okay, so our first draw is
Okay.
white, because we got an 8. And now we'll do a
1 through 7,
mythical D7, where 1 through 4 is still red, and then 5 through 7 is white. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that...
Well, we lose the challenge and lose the character.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
we got white and then red. Yeah, so we lose one character and then lose the challenge. So, based on this, which character does it make sense for us to lose? Do we just,
Does Marius walk out?
I'm thinking either Marius walks out or Marius cuts somebody. Cuts either Persimmon or
Yeah,
Lucent.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think it was either gonna be Marius or Persimmon. I don't think Lucent is giving this up, no matter what.
If you cut Lucent like lives in the theater now.
Yeah.
Lucent is now the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So which do we think is more interesting?
I'd like to see more of Persimmon.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, so Marius
you know.
just like throws all of the papers in the trash and goes the fuck home
Oh my
and
God.
doesn't come back the next day.
Good.
Extremely
And then-
good.
And then Persimmon fishes all the papers out of the trash the next day and is like, well, I'm just glad that they cut all the jokes.
Yep. Good.